I'm going to let you into my world for just a moment here. So we get a phone call from a CEO and says, you know what, Gary, I just don't know if I have the right sales leader or not. Why not? Well, I'm not sure. We're off our numbers. I don't know what his plan is to get back on. I don't believe the forecast. I have questions about what's going on in the team. That's the kind of work that we deal with all the time. So my name is Gary Braun. I'm with Pivotal Advisors, and we're going to talk about that particular situation. So this is part of a series that we have on the factors that hinder sales, and this is a big one. And it's really misalignment between the sales leader and the CEO. And I'll take you further into the same story. So not sure if we have the right sales leader. I said, you mind if I go talk to that sales leader? Sure, go ahead, have a meeting with that sales leader. Well, when I sat down with the sales leader, they laid out the most articulate strategy I've ever seen. We've got a good plan. Here's how we're doing against the plan. Here's how our metrics are going. Here's what our forecast looks like. Here's what I'm counting on. The team really that I inherited was really struggling. I got them some baseline training. Here's how I'm reinforcing it. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm looking at. See the trends. It gave me one of the most brilliant responses I've ever heard. Honestly, I'm sitting there going, why are we having this problem here? And I said, do you ever sit down and talk to the CEO about this? And he went, no, he doesn't need to know. Now I don't want to betray the confidence of the CEO and tell him, but in my mind, I'm thinking, I think you should tell him because there's a problem here. And that was the problem, was a misalignment. He was doing all the right things and the CEO just didn't know it. And the fix is as easy as this. We sat down and we started having regular one-on-ones. Now, when they had one-on-ones, if they had them, they got blown off a lot. There was no structure. There was no agenda. It's like, what do you want to talk about? Here's what I got. Here's what you got. Very unproductive one-on-one between a CEO and a sales leader. Instead, we got to the point was, here's where plan is. Here's how we're doing against plan. Here's what I'm doing to get back on plan. Here's my specific activities I'm doing. Here's what the forecast looks like. Here's what I'm really counting on. Here's some upside. The rest we're not even going to talk about, but our pipeline is building. Here's the key metrics I'm looking at. Here's the health of the team. Here's some key issues I'm working on. Are we good? The first meeting we did was about an hour and a half, and the CEO went, oh my God, I feel so much better about how things are going. I talked to the sales leader and I said, what did you think of the meeting? He said, what a waste of time. He did not get it. He did not understand the importance of that relationship. So, little peek into the consulting world there, but that's the kind of stuff we deal with. Have that meeting. Have that meeting on a regular basis. The longer we go between our one-on-ones, the more we drift apart alignment-wise, and that will kill sales. Average tenure of a sales leader right now, between 20 and 24 months. Why is that? Because as CEOs, we're all really impatient? Maybe. But another part is because we become misaligned with what our sales leader is doing. And we don't have input into the plan and we don't have visibility. If you need help in this area, if you want to get on the same page with your sales leader, I'd love to talk to you about that. That's one of the things we just love to dig into. You want to learn more about us, go to pivotadvisors.com. If you like videos like this, click like, click subscribe. We'd love to talk to you more about that. Follow us on all the social media. More than anything, we'd love to have the conversation. Please give us a call. Again, my name is Gary Braun with Pivotal Advisors. Thanks for watching.